Hey guys, it's Syberia again. Sorry for the delay in posting battles, but I've just been rather lazy lately. I did a bunch of them a long time ago, as you can see by the date on this 12/2. I'm just getting around to posting them now. I do have a few more, so you should be seeing a lot more from me in the future. And this is against, I don't remember what her name on the forums was on Smogon. Her name in game is Karina, so I'm just going to call her that. She leads with a Kangaskhan. I lead with a Tyranitar to set up rocks, and that's obviously a horrible matchup. I don't want to get power up punch in the face, so I'm going to switch out to Skarmory. I know I can take a power up punch and whatever else she decides to hit me with at +2. Thankfully, this thing doesn't get fire punch yet. So she is going to boost her attack. That was pretty obvious, and I really have no choice here except to whirlwind her out and deal with it later. And that does a lot of damage to me, under half. But I go ahead and go for the whirlwind. I force her to switch out, and she brings in a Rhyperior. I know that I'm faster than this thing, and I don't think she can kill me at the same time. I know the roost will be pretty obvious, and she may want to go for EQ, which she actually did, so I decided to set up spikes instead. This turn, I'm going to go for roost, as she goes for Stone Edge and gets the crit, so I'm really lucky that I did roost there and get the resistance, otherwise that probably would have killed me. And I don't know why I didn't set up another layer of spikes there. Instead, I whirlwinded out and sent in an Aegislash, which doesn't scare me that much. All the ones I've been seeing have been the physical Swords Dance variety, so I'm just going to go for another layer of spikes as she hits me with a Shadow Ball. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Then she hits me with a Shadow Ball. That's not going to kill me, but I don't resist Ghost anymore, so it does do a lot. I actually can't stay in, and I figure I may need the Skarmory later. So I'm actually going to switch out to Tyranitar to take the Shadow Ball and hit her with Crunch in Blade form or set up some rocks. I guess she either predicted that very, very well or expected me to roost and went for Sacred Sword. Thankfully, I have the Chipotle Berry, so I live the Sacred Sword, and I figure she's going to King Shield right there. I don't go for Crunch, I go for Stealth Rocks instead. And now that I've gotten the rocks up, I've pretty much done my job, so I just go for the Crunch to get as much damage on that as I can. She does kill it with Sacred Sword, but again, I'm not all that worried about Aegislash. I figure I can kill it with Garchomp. I believe I go for the Earthquake here as she sends in Rhyperior. I'm not sure why she did that. She does have a ground resist on her team, unless well, I don't know why she'd think I would do something else because that was the obvious move in that situation. I don't want to get hit by a Shadow Ball if I use Swords Dance. So she leaves the Rhyperior in, maybe expecting I would try to set up on it, thinking she made the wrong switch, but I just kill it. And then she goes to this Mandibuzz, which I actually have no idea what it does. I don't think it's that much of a threat. I go ahead and go for the Swords Dance, and then I see why she brought it in. She goes for a Defog. Now that my Tyranitar is dead, she gets rid of my Stealth Rocks, and that's a bit of a problem because she does have a Volcarona, although I do have Azumarill and Lucario both with priority to take it out. And then she hits me with a Foul Play, and if I did not live that with 3 HP, that would have been really bad for me. So, but I thankfully I do survive it. The rough skin puts her into range of being killed by Dragon Claw, so I take it out, and then I let her kill my Garchomp with Kangaskhan because I do have a Mega Lucario, and that is not going to survive a adaptability close combat being weak to it. So I do kill the Kangaskhan. Nothing else she had really wanted to take that. She brings in a Greninja, which it is weak, but I can't kill it with extreme speed, so I'm going to go back out to my Skarmory just as a sacrifice. In hindsight, I'm not sure why I did that. I did have a Azumarill to bring in, which I actually bring in right here, and he has changed himself into a fire type, At the same time, though, I don't want to go for Aqua Jet and just kill it right now, and I do resist both of its stabs, and I also resist Ice Beam and I resist Fire Punch, so I think I resist its entire move set, and I do kill it with Waterfall. She's going to go back out to Aegis Slash, and now that I'm not locked into Aqua Jet, I know that I can kill that thing. So she just uses Shadow Ball, I guess, to get as much damage on me as possible, and I hit it with Aqua Jet. And now she brings in her Volcarona, which is her last Pokemon. I know I did some damage calculations on it. I don't know how bulky it is, but I know that if I can get at least a small amount of residual damage on it, I should be able to kill it with Aqua Jet. So that's why I bring in Aegis Slash. I figure I can live whatever move it does, or if it goes for Quiver Dance, I'll live. And I'm just going to hit it with Shadow Sneaks until it kills me, because again, I just need to get a little bit of residual damage on it, and Azumarill will be able to kill it with Aqua Jet. So I'm just going to keep hitting it with Shadow Sneak, and she's going to keep roosting. I guess, oh, I got a crit right there, but she goes for the roost, so it doesn't matter. I guess she's just trying to get me burned with Flame Body, which does eventually happen, but I think it may even be... Now, this turn I go for a... What do I do here? I go for a Shadow Ball just to change it up, and right here, I'm actually really wishing I had SD on this Aegis Slash instead of King's Shield, because then I'd be able to set up on her Roost turns and then either one-hit KO her or do more damage to her than she's recovering. So she does finally burn me, which actually works out in my favor because I'm going to kill myself. I will get killed. I won't have to wait for her to set up 6 Quiver Dances. I know that, well, I don't go for Shadow Sneak here because this is the turn I'm going to die. I go for Shadow Ball instead, so I will move last after her Roost. She doesn't end up using Roost, but it doesn't matter because I do have her well within the kill range of Aqua Jet. So I am just going to bring my Azumarill back in. I'm going to go for Aqua Jet. That is obviously going to kill her, and that will be the game. So thanks for watching. Rate, comment, sub. Bye.